Marion County, Florida. The investigation stems from a January 2nd incident where a man arrived at the with his throat flayed open. The resident, Katherine Kennedy, remains calm until the sergeant reads the primary charge: attempted first-degree premeditated murder.
Deputy Sheriff of Marion County and all other authorized officers, Investigation Sergeant Eric B. Dice, ID 26A, do submit an affidavit made under oath or affirmation through electronic service to the Interstate Circuit Judge of the 5th Judicial Circuit or Circuit County Judge of Marion County, attached and incorporated by reference in the search warrant based upon the facts set forth in the affidavit. I here find there was probable cause to believe the following laws have been violated: attempted first-degree murder in violation of Florida Statute 783.04. Based upon the facts set forth in the affidavit, I find that there is probable cause to believe that at the below described location to be searched there will be found a weapon, instrumentalities, or means by which a felony has been committed, or evidence related to proving such felonies has been committed, to wit, a large black-handled Ninja brand kitchen knife, and suspected samples of biological evidence as blood. Location researchers dwelling located within Marion County, Florida. At 7 is more particularly described as follows: dwelling is a concrete block structure without stucco or finishing. And a silver metal roof. The front door is gray, situated to the middle of the structure. I have to read the whole thing by statute. Of the structure and generally oriented to the north. I don't have to. You were the one in the possession. Yes, he knows. Oriented to the north, facing Pecan Drive. The front porch has 2 vertical square columns holding up a front eave. The structure is nearly completed. Residence with a black metal gate on the right east side. The numerical 74 is affixed to the upper right-hand corner in black. The directions of the residence as followed: beginning at the intersection of Southeast Baseline Road and Marion Camp Road. Travel west along Marion Camp Road approximately 0.6 miles to the intersection of Marion Camp Road and 64th Avenue Road. Then turn left, which is north, onto 64th Avenue Road and travel north along 64th Avenue Road approximately 1 mile to the intersection of 64th Avenue Road at Pecan Drive. Then turn right, which is east on Pecan Drive, and travel approximately 0.2 miles to the residence, which will be found on the right side, side of the roadway. An online record check of the Marion County Florida Property Appraiser's Office revealed the property is owned by parcel identification number 9020-037-02. This search warrant authorized the search of the above residence, including the dwelling, residence, all outbound vehicles located in curtilage, and all person who is known or reasonably to engage in or connected with illicit activity that is being subject of the search warrant. Now, therefore, you are either the lawful assistance to aid necessary or hereby command in daytime and nighttime as the exigency of occasion may demand or require, or on Sunday, to enter the above described location, and then they are diligently search for the following: the large black-handled Ninja brand kitchen knife, and sample suspected biological evidence as possible blood. And
know that you guys are trying to arrest me for attempted murder?
Yes, he does. And
he's okay with that.
I will provide him a copy of the search warrant and inventory return when we are done.
Okay.
So yes, he is very aware of what's going on. He's been kept aware of
the atmosphere shifts instantly. Kennedy's calm exterior breaks as she realizes she is the lead suspect. She immediately points the finger at the victim, claiming he had a meltdown while they were cooking a pizza. She tells the story of him locking himself in his car and self-inflicting the wound while she watched through the window. It's a desperate plea of innocence, but the scene inside the house is already starting to tell a different story.
So, put your feet back in. Just let us know if you need anything, okay? We're just waiting on evidence now. Okay. So, should be pretty quick. They'll do their photograph. That's going to take longer to do photographing than it will be to look at everything.
Yes, ma'am. You're going to be sick?
I need some air. This is insane. Anything, I'm just trying to breathe. Hey, yeah, I have no problem with that. I totally go.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah.
Now, you've been cooperative. I appreciate it. But I have to do things the right way, the legal way.
I understand, sir. I can't breathe.
Okay. You're talking.
All right, just get this over with, man.
Trust me, we're waiting on the speed of slow, unfortunately. Good evening.
Good evening.
This should be an easy one.
What are y'all looking? Wasn't this a 34 Alpha?
No, it was an attempted murder.
While Kennedy is detained in the patrol car, investigators compare her story to the victim's statement. He describes a cold-blooded attack. He tells deputies he was standing by the kitchen island when Kennedy pulled a large, black-handled Ninja brand knife from the butcher block and slowly sliced his neck. He required 14 stitches to close a wound that missed his carotid artery by mere inches.
We're going to see if it matches up to the big knife missing from the butcher block. And they said they saw blood on the floor in the kitchen-ish area. The main part of the house is like an open floor plan, kitchen, living room, dining room all together. Case number is 90 if you don't have it yet.
Yeah, you got it. Crazy, sorry. I just remembered that it's 2026 and we're starting over.
Yeah.
Do you have this guy's name?
His is, and the girlfriend is Katherine, but spelled C-A, and then last is Kennedy, like President Kennedy. So their stories are complete polar opposites. So we're going to see what we find in the house.
Okay.
Male.
Do we have date of birth?
I do, but not in front of me.
Okay.
And she's a white female. And I have hers, but not over here. It's on my clipboard. And I had Coleman start a crime scene log.
Okay, so he's saying that she's saying he tried to kill himself, but she tried to kill him.
Yep.
Okay.
He let me search the car at the hospital. Just verbal consent. There's no knife in the car. I don't see any major obvious blood in the car. Because it's his car, he drove himself to the hospital. I'm not worried about, micro drops and stuff like that. So we're not going to process the car.
Right. He drove himself, we know that much.
So if there's blood in the car, I mean, it's like,
He was injured somehow and he was driving himself.
Yeah. And he's got a slash from here to here with 14 stitches. So
how deep was it? Did you see? Or
not enough to hit a carotid or anything. It's all superficial. But she filleted open. I got pictures of it already. When I got there, it's all stitched up. He's over here at Dad's house. Apparently, Dad lives next door and he lives over here.
Okay. All right, I'm going to give our on-call supervisor a call just to see if she needs to be here for this. Just because I guess we didn't know that there was conflicting stories. We just assumed it was a 34. So I'm just going to give her a quick call and make sure she doesn't need to be here before we start. But if that's all we're looking for, do you have a copy of the warrant we can see? Okay. Cool.
And I've already executed it with her, so.
Okay, cool.
All we're looking for is suspected blood drops and
Hello, ma'am.
a knife.
We're here on scene for signal 49. It was on the CAD as a 34 attempted. We just got here and he said that there's two different stories. So the victim, he says that he and his girlfriend, right? They were arguing in the kitchen and he took a knife and cut his throat and then he ran off, drove himself to the hospital.
All right, Miss Catherine?
Here is the first major hole in her story. Kennedy tells the sergeant she last saw her boyfriend with a knife while he was backing out of the driveway in his car. But the sergeant reveals a chilling forensic reality: the knife isn't in the car. It's sitting inside the kitchen sink, freshly washed.
And you saw him doing this, the cutting motion in the car.
Yes, I thought he had it with him. I didn't know it was in the sink.
Okay.
I had no idea, and I did not lay a freaking finger on that man. You have to believe me. I did not hurt him.
Well, you understand that, I tried to give you a good opportunity to explain everything to me. You talked to the deputies, you talked to me,
so
but
fast.
nobody...
I don't know what he did. I mean, I honestly, I don't know.
There's blood in multiple places in the house. There's by the sink, there's blood over by the living room, there's blood in multiple places. So this isn't like something simple he did in the house and then got out in the car and then you weren't sure. There would be a whole lot more to this story if there was more going on in the house.
Well, I don't know if he cut himself in the house or if he cut himself in the car or what, but all I know is I seen him have it in his hand. And then I seen him run out the door. I don't know if he was bleeding at that point or not yet, but I thought he had it with him, honestly.
Well, where was he standing in the house?
By the dog cage.
Okay. And where else did you see him go in the house?
We were arguing right by the dog cage. I had just let the dog in. I shut the back door.
And then from there he left?
Standing right there. And like I said, I didn't see him bleeding, but apparently he cut himself inside and just threw the knife in the kitchen, or I don't know. It all happened so fast. That's why I called you guys.
Okay.
It all happened so fast. All I know is I saw blood, I saw a knife, and then I seen him tear off out of here.
Right, but you're saying over by the dog cage, and then he went out the front door to his car?
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way he would have gotten out was be the front door.
Okay. So, was he ever by the sink?
I don't know. It all just happened so quickly.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if he was already bleeding or not yet, or what, or if he just tossed it in there. I don't know. It happened so quickly. That's why I called you guys, because
Well, it kind of looks
worried.
clean.
Kennedy claims she hasn't touched a knife since making a prime rib inner the day before. However, the sergeant notes that the ninja blade, the exact one missing from the butcher block, was suspiciously clean for such a violent, bloody crime scene. In the world of body cam investigations, a clean knife in a bloody house is a massive red flag for evidence tampering.
That's the one that I saw him have.
Okay. But his story is that you took the knife out of the butcher block, walked up to him, and cut him in the throat.
That's insane.
That's what he's alleging.
Not at all happened. No.
And your statements have been that he was cutting himself in the car.
I thought he had it in the car, yes. I remember seeing him have the knife and him walking out. If he threw it in the kitchen, then apparently that's what he must have done.
But your statement was never that he was cutting himself in the house. Your statement has always been that
I didn't see him cut himself in the house. So I would have told you that. I didn't see him cut himself inside the house. All I know is I seen him with a knife And then it just happened so fast, and then he was just out the door. And when he was in the car backing away, I seen him doing this motion. So I was assuming that he was...
The blood trail narrator, Kennedy, insists she didn't see him bleeding inside the house and that the injury must have happened in the vehicle. But the physical evidence says otherwise. Investigators found blood droplets deep inside the home near the dog cage and the kitchen island. The physics of the blood trail prove the violence began exactly where the victim said it did.
We've had multiple conversations today between me and the deputies and you about, things that have happened in the house, and your story is very, I won't say all over the place, but it's very inconsistent to what the evidence shows.
Despite the pressure mounting on her, Katherine denied hurting her boyfriend again and again.
Well, if he cut himself inside, I did not see him cut himself inside. I saw him have a knife, and I saw him go out the door. And then that's when I chased after him. And I seen him as he was driving away, backing out, being like he was like trying to be a smart or try to be funny. I don't know, but that's
that
why...
doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. I mean, I wasn't here, so I can't say, but...
I'm the one who called the police.
No, I understand that. So, is there
didn't do this.
Is there anything else we can discuss about this? Anything else that would help me prove what the truth was behind it?
As the pressure mounts, Kennedy falls back on the size difference defense, arguing that a woman of her stature couldn't possibly attack a 6'5" man. But the sergeant isn't looking at height. He's looking at the inconsistent stories and the cleaned weapon. The conversation ends with the metallic click of handcuffs.
This is insane. This is absolutely...
Do you want your purse?
No, but could you just put it inside the front door for me so it's not sitting on the front porch?
I'll do that. Probably have a notice from first appearance in the morning that you can't return to this residence or have any contact with him until this is done out. That's why I was asking if you want to take your purse with you, because you won't be able to come back here and get it.
May I please? Yes. Okay. My phone's inside. Can I grab that?
Where's your phone?
You said that was his phone.
It's sitting on the counter.
You said that was his phone.
He would have it if it was his phone. It's a
Well, he
business
doesn't have
phone.
his phone either.
It's a business phone that we both share.
Okay.
Well, that phone will stay in the house if it's business, if it's contested property, but your purse can go with you.
Okay. Well, if I don't have my phone, I don't need my purse. I don't have anything in there.
You don't have ID or credit cards or anything like that?
Well, yeah, but what is that going to do for me in jail?
No, but when you get out, you obviously will need them.
Okay, yeah, so you talk me to it.
Okay. Just sit tight.
As the scene clears, the victim's father arrives to find a house covered in blood trails. He realizes just how close his son came to death. When told that Kennedy is being charged with first-degree premeditated murder, his response is blunt. She deserves it. She's lost her mind.
They're almost done.
What's she being charged for?
Attempted first-degree murder.
Cool. You're kidding.
So.
Well, she deserves it.
Yeah.
She's crazy, man.
It's just a matter of hard to believe. And
hard to believe. I love her.
yeah, she has lost her mind or something.
Well, when she goes to the judge in the morning, I don't know if they'll give her a bond or not. But if they do, more than likely have a no contact order where she can't call you, she can't come by your house, she can't call.
In my life, ever,
I understand.
Dude.
Well, can he go over there at his house? Because we have a dog.
Yeah.
Is the dog over there?
Yeah, the dog's in the crate. The dog's fine right now. So as soon as, I don't think maybe 30, 40 minutes tops, and we'll be out of here for the night, and you can have full access to the house.
Cool.
You got a lot, unfortunately there'll be a lot of cleanup to do from the blood and stuff.
It's all over the place?
It's all over the floor and stuff.
God.
Damn, son.
So you're lucky to be alive.
God.
So.
Katherine Kennedy was booked into the Marion County Jail and held on no bond. Despite pleading not guilty and demanding a jury trial, the Ninjan Ike in the sink remains a silent witness against her. Her fate will now be decided in court in early 2026.